Calvin Coolidge quotes, "It takes a great man to be a good listener." Christmas is not a time nor a season, but a state of mind. To cherish peace and goodwill, to be plenteous in mercy, is to have the real spirit of Christmas. There is no dignity quite so impressive, and no independence quite so important, as living within your means. Don't expect to build up the weak by pulling down the strong. It is much more important to kill bad bills than to pass good ones. If we judge ourselves only by our aspirations and everyone else only their conduct, we shall soon reach a very false conclusion. We cannot do everything at once, but we can do something at once. I have noticed that nothing I have never said ever did me any harm. To the American people, Christmas is not a time or a season but a state of mind. To cherish peace and goodwill, to be plenteous in mercy, is to have the real spirit of Christmas. If we think on these things, there will be born in us a Savior, and over us will shine a star sending its gleam of hope to the world. Presidential Message, December 25, 1927. No person was ever honored for what he received. Honor has been the reward for what he gave. Prosperity is only an instrument to be used, not a deity to be worshipped. We do not need more intellectual power, we need more spiritual power. We do not need more of the things that are seen, we need more of the things that are unseen. Don't you know that 4/5 of all our troubles in this life would disappear if we would just sit down and keep still? Patriotism is easy to understand in America. It means looking out for yourself by looking out for your country. They criticize me for harping on the obvious. If all the folks in the United States would do the few simple things they know they ought to do, most of our big problems would take care of themselves. The nation which forgets its defenders will be itself forgotten. The only way I know to drive out evil from the country is by the constructive method of filling it with good. Wealth comes from industry and from the hard experience of human toil. To dissipate it in waste and extravagance is disloyalty to humanity. This country would not be a land of opportunity, America could not be America, if the people were shackled with government monopolies. When a man begins to feel that he is the only one who can lead in this republic, he is guilty of treason to the spirit of our institutions. I favor the policy of economy, not because I wish to save money, but because I wish to save people. If you don't say anything, you won't be called on to repeat it. I have found it advisable not to give too much heed to what people say when I am trying to accomplish something of consequence. Invariably they proclaim it can't be done. I deem that the very best time to make the effort. There is only one form of political strategy in which I have any confidence, and that is to try to do the right thing and sometimes be able to succeed. Any reward that is worth having only comes to the industrious. The success which is made in any walk of life is measured almost exactly by the amount of hard work that is put into it. We do not need more intellectual power, we need more moral power. We do not need more knowledge, we need more character. We do not need more government, we need more culture. We do not need more law, we need more religion. We do not need more of the things that are seen, we need more of the things that are unseen. All growth depends upon activity. There is no development physically or intellectually without effort, and effort means work. The government of the United States is a device for maintaining in perpetuity the rights of the people, with the ultimate extinction of all privileged classes. The business of America is business. Democracy is not a tearing down, it is a building up. It does not denial of the divine right of kings, it asserts the divine right of all men. Nothing in this world can take the place of persistence. Talent will not. Nothing is more common than unsuccessful men with talent. Genius will not. Unrewarded genius is almost a proverb. Education will not. The world is full of educated derelicts. Persistence and determination alone are omnipotent. It is our theory that the people own the government, not that the government should own the people. Civilization and profits go hand in hand. You don't have to explain something you haven't said. The business of our firm is business. Donald W. Hudspeth from The Business of America is Business. Calvin Coolidge. The nation which forgets its defenders will itself be forgotten. When a man begins to feel that he is the only one who can lead in this republic, he is guilty of treason to the spirit of our institutions. Economy is idealism in its most practical form. Well, they're going to elect that Superman Hoover, and he's going to have some trouble. He's going to have to spend money, but it won't be enough. Then the Democrats will come in. But they don't know anything about money. To his Secret Service man, Edmund Starling. Any man who has been placed in the White House cannot feel that it is the result of his own exertions or his own merit. Some power outside and beyond him becomes manifest through him. As he contemplates the workings of his office, he comes to realize with an increasing sense of humility that he is but an instrument in the hands of God. Chapter 95 Fairfield, Connecticut, May 8, 2015. No nation ever had an army large enough to guarantee it against attack in time of peace, or ensure it of victory in time of war. It has been my observation in life that, if one will only exercise the patience to wait, his wants are likely to be filled.